It is white to move and win. Feel free to pause this video and try out this puzzle for yourself. Now in this puzzle, black is threatening to promote c1 equals queen, and then once the white queen recaptures, the black pawn would recapture back on c1 and promote into another queen, and this endgame is lost for white. So the correct answer to this puzzle is for white to play queen g3, threatening mate, on the g7 square. Now if white were to try, instead of queen g3, queen a8, threatening to move the knight and create a discovered check on the black king, then this would allow black to promote c1 equals queen check, and once the king hides on d7, black can actually take on f6, allowing this knight to move with check, a discovered attack. Once the knight takes on d6, the king can just run to g7, queen g2, king f8, and white has run out of checks here, and black will soon follow up with another queen. Otherwise, white would just have to go back here, check, and this position is drawn because of a perpetual. Now after queen g3, instead of queen g3, knight takes d6 would also fail, because once again black would promote into a queen with check, and this is not good for white. So after queen b3, c1 equals queen check. Now what white has to do is hide behind the knight, and white allows black to take on e8, and then the key move to this puzzle is to play queen g7 check. Now black is forced to take the queen, and then white plays f7. The king can't scoot over and stop the pawn because the pawn's controlling the g8 square, and white is threatening mate by promoting into a queen. So what black can do is promote into a queen with check, except the white king hides behind the c7 pawn. And surprisingly, black cannot do anything to stop f8 equals queen mate. For example, queen d7, king takes, and after black sacks both of his queens, knight h5, f8 equals queen. So now instead of c1 equals queen, if black tries knight takes e8, the similar motif follows with queen g7. After knight is forced to recapture, and then you push f7. Now once again, white hides behind the c7 pawn, and black cannot do anything to stop f8 equals queen. So overall, the gist of this puzzle is to play queen g3, threatening mate on g7, and you allow black to promote into a queen. And once black promotes into a queen, the white king tries to hide behind the knight and the pawn. So what black can do is try to take the white knight on e8 to stop g7 mate, except white has the key idea to play queen g7 check. The black knight's forced to recapture, and then white pushes f7, controlling the g8 square and threatening to promote into a queen. And mate is inevitable. So what black can do is try to promote into another queen, and now the white king hides behind the c7 pawn. And now black is going to run out of checks, and mate is inevitable. Hope you enjoyed this video.